Hello everybody, it is me, 𝐀𝐒𝐄𝐄𝐒, and if you didn't already know, I am a pre-med student. I am a model sometimes when I see a random camera on the street, and I am a curly hair enthusiast. Listen, I'm not a curly hair professional, so don't be atting me or nothing, please. But today I do want to chat with y'all about hair stuff, and this is going to be what I call my hair growth mask, right? And this, listen, okay, so this is a hair growth mask. This is what I call a hair growth mask, but you also got to be eating right, sleeping right, drinking your water, right? I made a whole video on this a long time ago, and taking your vitamins, right? Making sure that you're just living a healthy life, because that's a real key to hair growth, skin glow, whatever. Yeah. But anyways, today we're talking about a hair mask. So join me as I talk through the recipe, why I think this hair mask is good, why I use it all the time, how I apply it, and all of that good stuff and anything in between. All right, so without wasting any more time, let's get started. Alrighty, so the ingredients that you're going to need for your mask is going to be honey. This is a yes. This is supposed to be good for split ends and things of that nature, and a lot of times what happens is you can't really achieve that length because you got split ends that keep breaking your hair, right? So this is supposed to help with the split ends, the honey. Also, we've got eggs. Typically I use 2 eggs for my hair mask, and that's because I got quite a bit of hair. If you've got less hair, you could probably get away with just using 1 egg. Just try out 1 egg to start with. But yeah, this is a good source of protein for your hair, and protein is definitely what's going to make your hair stronger. The only thing is, when you are doing protein masks, you can't leave them in your hair for too long because too much protein starts to break your hair. So that's why whenever you're doing egg in a hair mask, you got to make sure that you don't leave it in there for more than 30 minutes. The other ingredient that I typically put in my hair mask is going to be castor oil, because I'm a huge fan. I'm a castor oil type of person. That's just my type of ingredient. That's my type of oil. But I don't have any castor oil with me here since I'm visiting my partner right now in Atlanta. But we've got some virgin olive oil, and this works too. So we're gonna put this as a substitute for castor oil this time. And then last but not least, I add a conditioner to this hair mask sometimes, not all the time, just depends on my mood. And today, since I don't have my castor oil, I said why not? And y'all have seen me use this conditioner a few times, but this is the mane and tail conditioner. You know, I just put a little bit in there. So let's get started. What you're gonna wanna do is definitely start with the eggs. I mean, I guess not definitely, you could really start with whatever you want. But I start with the eggs. So I don't want no salmonella poisoning. Gotta keep the shells contained over here. Great. And then you whisk up the eggs, just like you're making an omelet, but you know, for your hair. Lovely. So it's gonna be looking like this. And then what you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna wanna take the honey next, right? And unfortunately, you be using a lot of honey, and they say to use like an organic honey. I ain't got no organic honey, sorry. This will be just fine. Honey's honey, in my opinion. So you just put like a good amount of honey here. And honey is what makes this mask smell sweet. Yeah, so I just do like, I don't know, until I feel comfortable. That looks like about maybe 4 or 5 tablespoons of honey. But you know, you can just kind of make this to the combination that you're really feeling. And then with the oil, I typically don't add that much oil, maybe like 1 to 2 tablespoons of oil. And that should be just about good. And so now, after adding the honey and the oil, I'm going to stir again. You know, this omelet, I would not eat this, but my hair is gonna love it, that type of thing. And now it's blending together pretty nicely. It doesn't look too different, but you can see the oil in there. And then last but not least, we're just gonna add a little bit of conditioner. I like to just put it in there because it'll go smoothly onto the hair. and then whisk one more time. Oh, it smells delightful. If y'all would smell this, Great. And now it looks like we're about done. And just so that you could see, well, actually you can't see too much and I can't tilt too much. But yeah, it's just nice and loose. And unfortunately, because it is very loose, that makes it a little bit harder to apply to the hair. But it's okay. We're gonna make it work. Okay, so now the next thing that you do, now that we have our hair mask over here, it is ready to go, smelling delicious. I'm gonna put this to the side real quick because now we have to talk about prepping your hair, right? And when you're about to do a hair mask like this, the best thing to do is to start with your hair clean, right? I just washed my hair a little while ago. I didn't put anything in it. So it's like it's pretty damp, right? And that's kind of the perfect way that you want it because this is so wet here. You don't want to put it on soaking wet hair because then it just gets super messy. So definitely make sure your hair is clean, make sure you shampooed it, conditioner, and then you're ready to apply the hair mask. So let's do that. Okay, so we have finished applying the hair mask and the 30-minute timer has started. I hope y'all liking my outfit. I actually kind of like this better than my actual clothes, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of like this and this look. I like it. But yeah, so the 30-minute timer has started. What I would suggest, I know some people like to heat up their hair mask. Don't heat up this one because it got egg in it unless you want to be picking out cooked eggs for the rest of your being. I just wouldn't suggest that. What I would warn you about though with this hair mask is because you saw how liquidy it is, it will drip. Like I have this little napkin here because the nape of my neck gets it the worst and that is kind of annoying. It's already dripping a little bit on my shirt here, you know, but that's okay. Just wipe it off as it drips. Another 15 minutes and I'll be okay. Yeah, so I'll see y'all in a little bit, and after that 30 minutes it'll just be time for me to rinse off the hair mask and then put in my actual conditioner. Oh, you see it dripping a little more. Send help. So the 30 minutes are finally up, thank goodness, because I can't take this dripping anymore. It starts to drive me insane after a while. So now I'm taking off my, you know, makeshift hair cap here, and I'm going to be rinsing off the mask with some shampoo, right? The trick is you're not supposed to really be using conditioner at this point, so that's why it's good to have clean, detangled hair when you start this process. So let's get started. Oof. And real quick, you're also going to want to make sure that you have cold water going through your hair, because the last thing you want to do is cook these eggs. I've mentioned this before. You don't want cooked eggs having to pick those out of your hair. Just letting you know. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this is kind of like a little hair towel, because you shouldn't actually be using like real towels on your hair. So this is good because this is made out of like This is like t-shirt material, and if you don't have one of these, just use a t-shirt, okay? So you're just gonna want to try to, without making too much of a mess, just gather all of the hair in here, just like this. And then what I do is I twist like this. And then you take a clean hair tie, because remember the last one had a bunch of egg in it, and we're gonna have to wash that out. And then you just do a little something like this at the top and wait for it to dry a little bit. And there you have it. Right? And then you'll meet me back in a few minutes and I'll be putting some conditioner in my hair and finishing off the video. And now, let's take a look. Let's see what we got. Basically, the hair is looking pretty nice. We're seeing those curls looking pretty nice. And all we have to do now is apply a little bit, not too much, just a little bit of leave-in conditioner. I'll show you a little bit of close-up. This is what the curls are looking like right now. And then once we let it air dry in a few hours, yes, I did say hours, we'll be good to go. I like to do a little middle part in my hair because I just like how that looks. So yeah, the conditioner that I'm going to be using today, oh my gosh, it's still red. I'm sorry, if you see this red in here, this is actually going to be from, this is actually from the Curlsmith video that I did last. Basically what I did was Curlsmith hair makeup, and it was like a red temporary hair dye. You could still see a little bit of red in there. That's okay. But basically now I'm taking some conditioner. What I like to use, the conditioner that I like to use actually is in here right now because like I said, I'm visiting my boo in Atlanta. And what we've got for now is some mane and tail. What I like about mane and tail is that it's a conditioner, but it's also can be used as a leave-in conditioner, right? So I like it too for the price of one. I don't have to buy all these different conditioners. I like it. Yeah, so that's what we're doing right now. Just gonna apply a little bit. Luckily the weather's nice today, so I don't have to worry about frizz. You won't catch me washing my hair on a rainy day. It's not gonna happen. Yeah, especially on the ends over here, because we know that's the older hair, the old lady hair, you know. So we gotta definitely take care of that. So just a little bit of conditioner here and there. And like I said before, we're gonna wait a little bit, but basically this is wash day for me, right? I wake up, or whatever, maybe I don't wake up, but basically I wash my hair, right? Wash out with good shampoo, conditioner, do my hair mask, rinse that out again, and then I just condition. Great. And yes, we made it! We are finally at the end of wash day. Oh, thank goodness, because I can't take this plastic shirt no more. It's been hours and hours in this thing, and it's time to break loose. Ugh. Aren't y'all happy I got a shirt on underneath? Yay. All right, yeah, this isn't going as easy as I thought it'd be. Believe me, I'm not that weak. It's just that it's got these quality garbage bags here, you know. But yeah, so y'all have been with me through the pre-wash, through the hair mask, through the little bit of conditioner, through the air drying, and this is what we've got, right? And I'll give you a little close-up to see the curls, the volume, the health. We love it. Okay, yeah, we're definitely living our best hair life right now. So yeah, that's the video that I have for y'all today. I hope that you enjoyed. I hope that you learned something. If you like this video, like, subscribe down below so I can love you forever, pass it on to a friend, do all of the above, none of the above. I'll still love you anyways. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope that you join me next time as I go through another video on who knows what. Hopefully hair, we'll see. Again, thanks for joining me, and I'll see you next time.